No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Sonny Digital, Seddy Hendrix. You were just talking about the first time you ever got locked up was in Tennessee, which I found very interesting because I just got back from Tennessee. That's why I'm wearing the Dolly Parton shirt. Why'd you get locked up in Tennessee?
Man, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to just tell the truth because it was really some racist shit, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I was in a little county called Sumter County. And I was with my first ever girlfriend from high school, and we was having a party, or she was having a party at her mama crib, because her mama stayed out there. And it was a party. It was a whole party, but only me, my cousin, and the girl's boyfriend got locked up. But it's a whole party of people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it was like, I forgot what it was really for, but I'm like, dang, I don't, like, looking at it now, I'm like, I don't know why we was the only ones that got locked up. You know what I'm saying? But I was so scared. I was like, damn, this is my first time going to jail.
You didn't get in any serious trouble from that?
Nah, I just did the community service shit they wanted me to do, paid a fine and just got the fuck on, for real.
Because the reason why this came up is because I was just saying that in Tennessee, it kind of gave me that throwback feel of having to be a little sneaky with the weed. Like out here, you just walk outside and smoke. You smoke in your house, whatever. I was actually like scampering off into the woods and shit to smoke.
I would probably do the same exact shit like right now in Tennessee. I'd be terrified to smoke in Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't even, I really be, I ain't been to Tennessee in so long.
Anywhere.
Nah, I would, but I ain't though. Not in Tennessee. Like
you're smoking everywhere, but you got to figure out what level of discretion.
Exactly.
Like there's a lot of states where you could just smoke outside the hotel in the smoking area.
He gonna smoke everywhere.
Yeah, but he said he'd be nervous in Tennessee.
All right, so look, I'm gonna tell y'all my secret on how I be smoking everywhere if I do be somewhere. Like a place like Tennessee, I make sure that I get a rental car, a truck, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, probably just drive somewhere a little remote and just smoke that bitch out. Hotbox. I'd rather take the fine on the smoking fee instead of going to jail and shit, though. You know
That's smart.
So, you know, I do that. Get a black truck, a nice car. They ain't gonna really like just pull over. I say nothing to them. Just smoking there.
We had a Jeep on this Tennessee trip, and I was thinking about that, but then I'm like, bro, if we go to get into the car with the baby the next morning and it stinks like I was just smoking a blunt in there, my girl's gonna be annoyed.
So look, I never got charged for smoking in none of my rooms I ever got. Because the smell really don't stick, bro. It don't. After about like 24 hours, if it's like one session of smoking and you know, leave the windows cracked, the next day it's gonna be burnt. It's gonna smell like how it smelled when you first got it. You're gonna be good. You ain't gotta worry about nothing unless you just on some back to back, like I just need to smoke. But when you smoking gas, one blunt of gas will do you right.
But my girl does not want the kid even like in environments that smell like weed.
I feel you, bro, but like
your girls are like that too in the past. Your baby mamas. I feel like it's very, very different. Some moms don't give a shit at all. My girl is
hey, you wanna know what's so
super,
crazy, Adam?
super on top of it.
The last interview we did, that was my baby mom was in that interview.
I saw you said that. Yeah,
that was like one of the only times anybody probably would have ever seen my baby mother. But I don't know, like she don't trip. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to be a smoker and not smoke around your child, especially like when you gotta watch them and stuff. But like when my child was like small, I wasn't smoking around him. But now it's like he 5 now, so it's like man, get from around me, my boy. Like
I remember seeing a video of like Kylie Jenner and one of her kid with I forget her name, but then and I see Travis Scott like kind of joking around, dancing by in the background, and he got a blunt lit, and I'm like, she lets him smoke in the same room as the kid. I should be allowed to too. I'm like, they're way more successful and famous than us, and he's smoking. Why can't I?
Man,
makes sense
for sure. Hey man, hey look, hey man. Hey, don't get me wrong though, Adam. I do be sometimes be feeling bad. My son be sitting there looking at the smoke go up in the air, like, like damn. I know he thinking what is this, and he gonna try this shit one day. But I'd rather him try this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't nothing terrible.
But I feel like a kid should not start smoking at 12, 13, even though obviously a lot of them will. I would love to avoid that. I would love for my kid to wait till they're like 18 to smoke. I really feel like you shouldn't smoke until you've accomplished something with your life.
All right. You know what? I feel you on that.
I fuck with that.
If you live with your parents, have you earned it yet?
I feel you 110% on that.
That makes sense.
But
Nigga
yeah, you like you kind of got to go through them experiences and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like, all right, another thing too, like kids nowadays, when I talk to them, I'm like, dang, bro, when you started smoking, everybody saying like 12. I'm like, damn. I'm like, y'all started when y'all was 12. So I can only imagine when these new kids gonna probably start like picking up on things, and you know, and it's a lot more accessible and shit though too. Like these puff pens are like everywhere. Like
they banned the jewels though.
What's the difference between the jewel and the puff though?
I don't know. Are they banning puffs
that they hold and hit like that shit.
You'll see, forever when I see like 16-year-old kids in public hitting that shit every minute, I'm like, damn, that's a bad addiction, and he thinks it's all good because it's
cigarettes though.
It's a little like pink fucking tube. It looks cute. It don't look like it could be bad for you.
Pokes, new pokes.
Like you just said, it's really the new age cigarette.
That's all it is.
We really phased out cigarettes and shit though. Cigarettes became
nobody want to really be oh boy, you smoking pokes. Nigga,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Now niggas see you smoking that. Now like, but that's the same thing. Niggas see you smoking a pen or something like, boy, you smoke them bitches like jewels.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. To me it do look aesthetically more pleasing than a cigarette. I'd rather see you.
I think cigarettes are hard.
Of
like, course you.
When I see a rapper smoking a cigarette, I think he's more grimy.
I know he going through a little more. He going through a little more when he's smoking cigarettes. So like, hey, you rich? You smoking cigarettes? You smoking cigarettes? Hey, my boy,
you smoking post for you rich?
Hey, that's exactly what I was saying. Like, hey, man, you going through some shit? Yeah.
Longs 100s.
Like when I see Joe Budden still smoking cigarettes after all these years,
I can see why. Who? Joe Budden.
Joe Budden still smoke post?
He still smokes, and that just makes me feel like I like that he can't let that go. You know. Even for
my
me,
boy
man.
Joe always did some shit. Man. Always did some shit, but like
Joe been cooling lately though.
Nah, he cool. That my boy. I fuck with Joe.
You said like
he cooled off though. Remember when he first came out with Everyday Struggle, and it was like he's going crazy on Eminem, despite being signed to him. He's going crazy on Yachty. He like figured out to dial his shit back a little bit pretty quick.
But I like how he was just speaking his mind. You know what I'm saying? Like
great content.
Yeah, it was like you don't really get that. You get a lot of people just speaking what people want to hear. He was like that little thought in the back of your head. You know what I'm saying? Just coming to light. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they were drinking in the morning doing that show, I believe.
Man, drunk thoughts is probably like the most truthful though. You know what I'm saying?
Drunk at 6 in the morning.
Like shit, you gonna get them truths out early in the morning. I know in the morning on a sober mind still. For me, when if you say something wrong to me in the morning, even sober, I'm gonna flip it on you. I'm gonna keep it honest. So imagine if you just, drunk on top of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's lit. Start the show.
It was recently in my life that I realized that whenever I end up arguing in the group chat, is always in the morning. Like I always have to check myself. Like, do not jump out the window and say the most aggressive thing you can in the group chat at 9 a.m.
Hey, but sometimes I be having to get the shit off my chest. The morning time is the best time for me to like really just.
That when you really be going in on your story too.
Well, what?
Your ass be going crazy.
The morning time is just like everything just be just about like 5 o'clock. I'll be like, dang, I was kind of crazy.
Delete.
Yeah.
Dial it back a little bit throughout the day for sure. So it feels like, I don't know, there's something going on with you at this point. Like I noticed at one point, that's why we decided to do this, is because I pointed out that your interview was going crazy, getting hella views, even though it's like 6 years old. And I don't know, there's some energy around Sonny Digital right now. The fucking the new signing.
I think so. I think that's been a good push. For me, that was just, I don't know. I think people looking at me in a different light now, even though I was always kind of pushing what I've been doing, but people just took it a little more serious when I signed over with Generation Now and stuff,
Right, because they're kind of, you have to take their cosign serious. They got a crazy team of heavy hitters.
For sure.
Like we were just looking at a photo of you two, plus Jack Harlow, Uzi, everybody. I mean,
That's a monumental picture. That bitch finna get framed.
that shit was tight. I'm
That
like
shit
looking at
went
it like,
crazy.
damn, this is a pretty epic moment in terms of
Big
what they've been
GM,
building for all
man.
these years, you know?
Yeah,
Big
it was. It was.
Shit was
To me,
hell.
I'm looking at it like, damn, perfect timing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Who you telling?
I'm like that shit. That shit was crazy. Like, I don't think none of us knew that was about to happen like that.
We did.
But everybody just happened to be in the same room at the same time. What was the occasion? Why was everybody together?
BET Awards.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, came out for that, but I don't know. I don't know. Only person we was missing was Don Cannon.
That's it. We got on his ass too.
Only person. You know what I'm saying? But he got a pass though.
And
but,
it's all good with Uzi.
yeah,
That's cool because it
Yeah.
wasn't like that for a long time there.
yeah, him and Uzi.
That's my nigga.
Hey man, him and Uzi
my
like
brother.
best friends.
I ain't gonna lie, that's my brother. And I don't
real.
even call rap niggas my brother, but that's my brother.
Right.
It's my brother.
What had to happen for him to get back on good terms with them? Have you guys been witness to that, or is it behind closed doors shit?
I just know you feel me. Niggas got back right. Whatever was wrong, niggas got back right.
Right.
Yeah,
Big
I don't-
GM.
ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I was still cool with everybody. Like shit, like,
tell it.
Right.
like that was between them. You know what I'm saying? They never brought nobody in between their problems anyway. So it was.
They always kept it. They always kept it 100. That's one thing why I respect it. When I signed to them, they never made me choose sides or none of that. They always kept focused.
And now a quick word from our sponsor. Are you looking for beats from hit-making producers? Well, there's a new player in town. Beatopia is the first service of its kind for rappers and singers. It's basically like Netflix for beats. While other platforms charge you anywhere from $20 to $40 for just an MP3 and a limited number of streams, Beatopia offers you 5 downloads for just $15 per month. With that, you get the wave, stems, and full rights so you can get unlimited streams on Spotify, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Producer credits include Kehlani, Gunna, WizKid, Polo G, Ty Dolla $ign, and many more. Go to Beatopia, Beatopia.com and use code NOJUMPER at checkout to receive an exclusive $1 subscription for your first month. And as a special offer, if you create new beats on Beatopia and submit them through their site, you could be selected to have your beats played on Friday's live stream right here on No Jumper for free. Just click the link and sign up today for $1 down in the description. Thank you, Beatopia. So how'd you get looped in? How'd you start kicking it around?
I snuck in the studio
With who?
by myself.
Because I've been to their studio in Atlanta with Shoreline Mafia
Yeah.
back in the day. So there's big ass fences with barbed wire and shit. How'd you get in there?
I got in there. The gate was opening. It was his engine. It was his engineer named David. He from Jacksonville too. Shout out David. And he was like, "Yo, I got a. He's an engineer up there." And he told me straight up he got a session, but he was like, "Yo, once you get up there, I don't know you. Don't say my name, nothing. Like, do what you do." So he pulled when he pull up, I hop out. I hop out the car. The gate open, about to close. I slide in. Slide in the gate. I slide in the gate. He get in there, get me past security. And once from there, he went down the hallway, walked in his session, and he ain't know me no more. I'm in that bitch, just walking around, looking around. Ain't nobody asked me nothing. I look like I belong.
But there's all these different sessions going on. Plus,
Yeah.
there's like a big ass shared area.
Yeah.
So what do you do? You just start popping into booths and just acting like you belong there?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Damn, that's crazy. But I'm popping in rooms. I see, forgot his name. I don't want to say the wrong name. Chris something. I forgot his name though. He was the first A&R that was there. He was there around the time Cap G and it was lit. And I played him the same song. I was like, "Yo, I'm Seddy Hendrix. Da, 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 da. I want to play you some music, man." Boom, boom, boom. He was like, "All right, let's go to this room." Take me to the room, play him these songs. He gave me the industry shit. Yeah, these head nod. Shit, yeah, these 5. Shit, you can nothing. Wasn't fucking with me. Gave me the card, blew the number up next day, wasn't nothing. I fucked around and sneaked back in that bitch on some other shit.
And the more you get in there, the more you start to seem like you belong there, right?
Yeah, so now I meet, long story short, I meet Willie Joe Drip, who's my manager now. You know what I'm saying? And I play him the same songs. He's DJ Drama right-hand man, A&R. I didn't know this at the time. OMB Peasy, you know what I'm saying, had a writer session. So now Joe got me in the writer session. He had to hear my music like, this is nice music. I play him the same songs I played the other A&R that gave me the industry bullshit. He fucked with me. I'm in a writer session. Peasy hear me. Peasy keep me on his tape. Drama end up hearing me walking in one day. Here's my music. Said I want to sign him. The team already was with it. So he got with him. Like, let's go.
Just like that.
Just like that.
What year was that?
This was 2019 going into 2020.
Nice.
Yeah, and I've already been at Mean Street because I met Uzi because I end up distributing something to him back in the G. He didn't, and when we met again,
Some weed?
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
But when I linked up with him, I told him about that again, showed him the pictures and all. Like, bro, you don't even remember you was playing my music 2015, 2016.
Right.
And I end up signed in the same room, B
Wow.
room.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So did you start being around there and getting tapped in like that with them just because you were producing for artists, or?
Nah, shit. I was really already. I was around them for a minute. You know, I've been around for a minute. So Don Cannon was really, you know, he a producer, so he was like the OG for producers and stuff. Like he was like OGing over like Hit Boy and like mentoring a lot of niggas, like just a lot of old like niggas who had already like that was on the way up. You know what I'm saying? So he was like the OG for us and stuff. So even when I had caught my break, he was just kind of like mentoring niggas and telling us what to do, what not to do. We can always go to him for an honest opinion. So when they started building their stuff up, like at Generation Now, you know, he'll call everybody who, you know, who he fucked with to come in and help out for these new artists, which would be like, well, the first one was Uzi, and you know that just worked. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we kind of like connected though, you know. But I had always been cool with like Drama and, you know, Lake and everybody, you know. But it's just, I don't know, I just been around, you know.
How'd you get them to take you serious as a rapper?
Man, Cannon already was there with me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cannon was already there with me and stuff. But I was already in a situation, you know what I'm saying, with Atlantic and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they was already in a situation with Atlantic too. But it just kind of made sense for me to like move on over there because Cannon, you know, he was already tapped in with me though. Drama too, you know. But you know, it just made sense. Like when they presented the idea, they was like, man, it'd be a cool fit over there. I was like, oh dang, it's like home team. That's like one of the few people that I really respect. If they ask me to do something or if they need anything or they tell me anything, like I'm like, and I was already rocking with all the artists over there, Jack and Uzi and Seddy and everybody, and you know, so I was already there. And on top of that, at Mean Street, we already had a studio. Me and Metro, they had built me and Metro a studio over there. You know what I'm saying? So I was already kind of tapped in with them. So
They had to build you a separate studio, not like the one that they already had?
They had before. It's a room at the way back that wasn't there at the beginning, and they had built that room for me and Metro to work out of, and you know, bring artists through and stuff. You know,
Right.
but we weren't really there that often though. But we would go, but we wasn't like using it that often. I got my own studio too, so I'd be there. You know what I'm saying? So
I know you related to Kanye in the documentary when he's just, you know, he's already super successful as a producer and he's just fighting for people to take him serious as a rapper.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. Like, man, it's just good that people seen it though. You know what I'm saying? So people can understand, like, man, niggas ain't tripping when we say we fight what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just glad that Kanye got to put it on the scale to where everybody can kind of see, respect, and understand it though, because he like right now he one of the biggest artists right now. You know, the biggest artists, the biggest just creatives, period though. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just glad people got to see it so they can, you know, be a little more open to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I mean, just to see the look in his eyes of him just knowing 100% that he was meant for this and just knowing that it was just a matter of time until people took him serious enough. Yeah. That shit's crazy now.
It's just crazy. But I mean, that kind of apply to anything that you do though, bro. I'm pretty sure even what you're doing right now, it's like, damn, bro, like, shit, some people ain't take that shit serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just kind of got to keep on going. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody never understand no shit. You know what I'm saying? Until that shit done. You know what I'm saying?
The whole thing is just not getting complacent at a certain point.
Nah,
because at that point, Kanye in that video is making like so much money as a producer, and it's just so obvious that that's not gonna make him happy. You know, and even being a pretty popular artist wasn't gonna make him feel satisfied. You know, he had that complete focus where he had this one goal that was controlling his every move, his every action.
When that shit ain't about money, that's when it become about something way bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
like you said, he was already making the money and everything. You know what I'm saying? Once it wasn't about that no more, that's when that shit became crazy. Like that's when it was like, dang, we might need to watch out for him because he don't care about the money no more.
Like that story you're saying about sneaking into the studio, that's the exact kind of thing I'm talking about.
And I'm still hungry.
Yeah.
Hungry.
Like it's so hard to get your career off the ground as a musician that it takes like somebody who really has that full, complete confidence.
Man, that shit is that shit is a ride, bro.
It gotta be in you too. Longevity, patience,
right?
That hunger, that energy, like knowing how to tame it and knowing where to put it, where to preserve it, where to, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I mean it's crazy too because there's been artists that I've been face to face with when they were on zero, and then and for me, I didn't think twice about them. I was like, you know, whatever. And then you see them become huge, and that will really make you second guess your own judgment, realizing that no matter how successful you get, you would be wise to stay fucking open minded about the talent that gets in front of you because a lot of times these days, especially because people get signed so early, it's about not necessarily seeing somebody and realizing that they're a complete, fully realized artist, but just realizing that they have the talent and you can see how once they were developed or molded a bit that they could be something great, right?
I feel like that was always one of my talents, though. I always seen, like, the best in somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was able to pick out a lot of artists that I feel like was able to go because, you know, I can see them right now where they at, but I can see where they're going to. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people just kind of like see what people at right now. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I feel like I always had that talent, like just seeing the best in people, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's what kind of made my job easy to kind of just pick out artists and them to never be wrong about anything I work on and stuff.
Is that still a big focus of yours? Is paying attention to new artists and find like would that be something that would make you feel like breaking another 21 or another McConan or whatever, would that be as satisfying as just having a huge solo career from your perspective? Like how would those two compare?
It won't be as satisfying for real, you know what I'm saying, as having my own career because I just like having my own control and stuff, but that shit always fun, you know what I'm saying, like it's fun, but I rather, like right now at this point, I'd rather just work on my own stuff. I just want control over my stuff, like, you know, they got say so over what they want to do at the end of the day. So, you know, like, you know, it's cool and all, but I'm kind of past that in my head, though.
Well, how do you split up your time at this point between working on your own shit and working with artists? And is it the kind of thing where if you meet an artist who you're genuinely super excited about, that will cause you to take the eye off of your own stuff a little bit for a little while?
Man, Adam, everything for sale. I don't give a fuck, bro. Everything for sale, bro. Come to the studio. You think I'm working on a song for myself that you like? Or you can have this shit. It's you, my boy. I'm gonna make another one 2 minutes later after this shit.
Right,
bro. Real, like it ain't no difference for me. Like, to me making a song, me making a beat, me goddamn humming some shit, I just look at it just making music and shit. And at the end of the day, like I said, everything for sale. Right. If you want to buy it, you can buy it. That ain't the end of the shit for me.
But do you do that a lot where you make a beat and then you rap on it and then you basically sell it to somebody as like a reference track where like they can kind of have the hook or whatever?
Man, hell yeah. I done that. Man, what? I'm gonna make another one after this. Once that one's sold, let's cook these other ones up, fellas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, everything for sale, bro. I be trying to tell people, like, don't let me being an artist, like, confuse anything, bro. Like, you could still buy the beat by itself. You could buy the vocals by itself. You could buy it as a package together. You could do whatever you want with it, man. This shit for sale, bro. Like, let's get this money. Let's make a hit.
But are you making a song knowing, like, this is one that I would not sell because it's so hard that I want it for myself?
I thought that before, but then I was like, hold on, nah, I need to sell everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like the one song that really did it for me was the I'm the Man song by 50 Cent. Like, my actual song had been out for a year. You know what I'm saying? And that shit had did what it was gonna do. I thought that was the best. That nigga took it and, you know, bought it and made that bitch go. You know what I'm saying? That shit was cool for me. You know what I'm saying? It was better than what I was gonna do with it. So it's like, that was a real learning point. I was like, shit, everything for sale. I don't care if that shit out. I don't care if a nigga want it. I don't care if he want just a line. You can have everything for sale. But hey, I'm gonna make more of this. Like my creativity really just be flowing like when it comes to like doing music. So I'm not really like worried about holding on to things just solely for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But I assume you've been having money for a long time.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, is it sometimes hard to stay focused on grinding and making more money when you already look at your bank account and you're like, man, I'm good?
Nah, because I've been humbly having money for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't been like I've been having millions for a long time. And
See,
stuff.
I would have thought millions.
Everybody would have thought that though, but
Really?
I just know how to manage money, and you know what I'm saying. I know how to. I'm a hustler, so I know how to get money. You know what I'm saying? I can go scrape money out the streets. I can go get a sponsorship somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many ways to make money. Like, you know, I don't know. I just kind of like managed my money for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now is like probably the time where I'm making the most money ever in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, but nah, I haven't been a millionaire from the beginning and stuff. Like, my contract's been fucked up since I was in the game. I'm just now getting to good contracts and stuff. You
What
know
was
I'm
that
saying?
contract? Who'd you sign with?
A long time ago?
Yeah.
This company, not my boy, but this dude, his name was Bo Hannon, and his label was called Bang Village.
Okay.
And I signed to them before I had kind of popped off. You know what I'm saying? And it happened like literally right before I popped off. You know what I'm saying? So I signed to them, and probably like a couple months later, I caught my first hit. And that's when like everything had kind of switched and everything. The deal I was in had came to light, and we had kind of found out it was a bad deal. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it was a bad deal. It just wasn't suitable for what I had going on. You know what I'm saying? And they weren't trying to like make it right. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I was stuck in that for like damn near like the first 8 years of my my fucking career and shit.
How do you end up getting out of something like that?
Man, I went to court. We went to court. I won by default, actually. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't show up to court.
Really?
Yeah, that's really how I got out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had done everything, like, and like if I would have stayed in the contract, it was an old deal. You know what I'm saying? It was something called an MDRC, which is like, it's weird. Like, it's songs breaking down. It's not by song or by recoupment and stuff. It's like percentage of a song that you own and stuff. That's what kind of deal is, and that's an old type of deal. You know what I'm saying? The new deals is just recoup the money we give you back. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That shit was just it was just a bad deal, bro. It wasn't what it was today. You know what I'm saying? But
Right. But it took you 7 years to get out of it?
yeah, it took me it was 7 or 8. I recently just got it. That's why I say I recently just started making the most money I done made in my career ever, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm recently just now kind of like exiting out of that phase of my life. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of things had slowed down and I had to do certain things, because it was like in that whole first 7, 8 years, I was like not making as much money or nearly as much money as I was supposed to, because a lot of it was going to him.
It's got to be hard to like focus on hustling when you know that you're giving away a chunk of it to somebody who doesn't really have any involvement.
Exactly. That's why I started doing like brand partnership deals and just, you know, building the brand and shit though, so I ain't have to focus so much on just doing music and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, when people didn't see me as much as music, they thinking that like shit slowing down for me, I'm falling off. But I'm like, dang, shit, the real situation, I'm in a fucked up situation. Like, the more that I do, the bigger it go, the more he get, the less I get. So it's like, damn, I kind of got to play the slow roll and wait it out, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, bite the bullet and shit, though, and chill and go find something else to do, but just keep my name in the circuit, though, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And it's sad just because that's the story that you hear for artists. It's like as old as time, people just signing shitty deals. But there's less of an excuse than ever these days just because there's so much information out there, you know?
Nah, for sure. Now, a nigga like me, I sit here and tell everybody that shit, though, so you can go look up what I've been going through and you can learn from this shit ASAP, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like I make it super clear, you know what I'm saying? But shit, I went through it, so ain't nobody else really got to go through that shit.
But then
You know what I'm saying?
a lot of people will get signed to a shitty deal, and then still, once they get ready to sign an artist, will basically sign them to something that's along the same lines as what they were signed to, right?
I mean,
could you do that to
alright,
somebody
so
with
look,
a clear conscience?
shitty deals really don't exist unless like nowadays, I don't feel like they do. I feel like people get signed according to where they at. You know what I'm saying? And if you plan on getting bigger, of course you're gonna think that deal was shitty. If you look back on it and shit though, you're not gonna think of where you was at when you signed that deal. You're gonna be like, dang, that was just a shitty deal. Cause you thinking in the mindset of the success that you in today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're not thinking about like, damn, that was fitting. That deal was fitting for the time and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you in some type of degree, you got to think on both ends though. The business that's signing you, they taking the risk too, just like you are. They probably taking more of the risk because they putting some actual money into it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they gotta eat a little more.
They're gambling. That's why they get a big percentage. Is because they're throwing some money into the ring to take a gamble, and it's got to account for the 10 losses that they're going to take for every W. And actually, it's like 100 losses for every W.
And that's what I'm saying. Like once an artist try to go sign another artist, you gonna see, damn, I might have to give somebody a bad deal for it to make sense. You know what I'm saying? But it's not even a bad deal. It's only accommodating to the situation though. Like, you know.
But it's kind of crazy because then that shit will come out in the media and you'll have all the fans or all the people who are fans of that artist at least acting as if this deal that this artist is signed to is, you know, basically like a slavery type situation. Like Taylor Swift is the fucking person who kind of made the most noise for this and got so much sympathy from the media. Like you would think that this wasn't a deal that she consensually signed a contract on, you know?
I feel like once it like I don't know why I get that far because I feel like to a certain degree, like when you get to a certain point of success, like nobody wants to like be in bad business, and so it's like renegotiation was always in every deal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Once you get to this point, you could renegotiate and make it like this. And I'm pretty sure if you're a successful artist, like you like the label don't want to lose you and stuff, so they'll work that out with you. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of like any of my deals got a renegotiation clause in it once I hit a certain point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, if I catch a hit, you know, of course they're gonna want to renegotiate with me and stuff. You know,
right?
Like it's. I feel like that's always been an option though, but like to get some quicker renegotiation is you pull a Taylor Swift stunt, you know.
Yeah, put some public pressure on them.
Yeah, because you know don't nobody want to look bad.
Get all the girls in the office mad at you, feeling like you're doing something fucked up. Yeah, you know what they're doing. They're playing the little sympathy ploy there.
You know.
All right, so when you look at Seddy, what do you see in him, or like what specific talents do you see in him that separate him from other people out there?
High as fuck. I'm high as fuck.
Nah, Seddy
he gets higher.
Yeah, he for sure get higher for sure. But nah, Seddy just got it. Like he like I can't really explain what it is even about the music and everything. Like I'm just a person that could just like I told you I could look and see the best or see where it's gonna go before it go. You know what I'm saying? And like he kind of got all them qualities to me. You know what I'm saying? He just looked like a star, even though like. I don't know if people may not see it or they might see it though. You know what I'm saying? He just got all the qualities of it though, even down to the music and you know, like it's just there. Like if you're a person like me, you could just see it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, speak on this. I feel like one of the number one frustrations for a younger artist or for people trying to break new artists is that a lot of times these days in hip hop, it feels like you got to be talking about some crazy ass street shit to get people to pay attention.
Hell nah, this nigga be singing to the bitches, bro.
I do.
Okay,
like,
that's an alternate route. Yeah,
like, I mean,
man, rhythm and gangster, man. You gotta know how to sing to the. You gotta know how to sing to the women and talk to the street niggas. You gotta be a balance in it. You feel me? Like, and I don't mean the camouflage rappers. Anybody who could just get on the beat and say anything. I'm saying like have a real rap shit in these streets and have a real agenda with these women. And I know how to make them coexist. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, it's just what it is. The bitches like what they like.
I'm not really close with anybody who's out here making a living off of rapping to girls. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No.
Like, everybody that I really have like really gotten to know pretty much are rapping to dudes. I respect it though, for sure, because that's a lane and a bag to be gotten.
For sure.
But it's got to take a different type of temperament and a different outlook on the content, right?
Yeah, you do. Gotta be a nigga like me.
You just mess somebody, man. You just mess somebody, bro.
AD made me a R&B playlist. And I'm like, man, all these guys are just talking about eating pussy. And fucking,
nah.
You know, I'm just, it's a little explicit for me.
You gotta fuck with me, man. You gotta add it, man. You gotta look up Seddy Hendrix, man. Let me see what my boy talking about. Let me just go through the playlist, man. Roots 2, Say Let's BHD.
But he got shit. He got shit that I feel like it'll go crazy on with everybody though. You know what I'm saying? He ain't here specific demographic with this shit though, but you know, that shit gotta drop soon though. But
Well said.
yeah,
Right.
Said on the way.
So is Sonny still rolling grams of wax?
I ain't got no actual wax on me. But
You
if
were
I
pushing
did,
that
I
line for a
would.
minute, though.
I still will though.
When I was
but
listening
shit,
to that
who
interview,
the fuck got wax?
You
though?
were the wax man at that time.
I was, but ain't nobody having wax no more. Niggas is
real?
barely having gas, bro. Like
Who you telling?
this shit a drought out here, bro. Like
I got some wax. When you got today.
yeah, I mean yeah. Nah, see the wax used to be in so much abundance. It used to be like, here goes some weed with some wax.
Oh yeah, the whole
You know what I'm
thing.
saying? Like
Right.
it just, you know, but real shit too. Wax was kind of messy, man.
I mean, it gets you too high, in my opinion.
That too. It gets you
Gets
way
you
too high.
way
Like
too high.
I be smoking one blunt like for 2 days.
For real?
A wax, bro. I used to be rolling.
yeah.
I used to be rolling stunner blunts, bro. 3-5 in every blunt. Shit be goddamn big as hell. Gorilla finger. You know what I'm saying?
you tell?
Remember that era where they would be putting them, like, twirling it around the blunt shit?
That was retarded. That was retarded
That
as
feels
hell.
like too
I
much.
was one of them retarded jits. I did that.
Because you had to smoke the blunt like this. You couldn't. Because the shit it'll start dripping down, so you had to smoke it up.
But nah, if you had the wax too, that just stick around on that bitch. That just
Nah,
stick.
bro. It only made sense to make the wax into a worm, put it in your blunt, and roll it up.
Yeah, you do that too.
And then you use it like an extra little layer of stickiness. You know what I'm saying? Keep that bitch wrapped up.
You ever used to dip blunts in lean?
Hell no.
You never got into that? But
Man, yeah. I just told you he get higher than me.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been clean 7 months. I ain't smoked.
But I feel
ain't
like
smoked
people don't do that anymore.
tobacco or set lean or pot person 7 months.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been clean since
Just weed.
Just weed. That's it.
good.
I hope niggas
Weed
don't
and
do that no
Adderall.
more.
Weed and
That-
Adderall. I've been on Addis.
That like what they call them little wet cigarettes and shit. What these call them shits? When they dip the cigarettes in the bombing
The
fluid.
PCP?
I don't know.
You were doing that?
A rat?
No, hell no. Nah, man, that sound like dipping the weed inside.
In Florida,
like
we call them
lean.
bitches rats. In Jacksonville,
That's
Hell
what
no.
that's what
Molly
Wu-Tang
Pope.
was doing.
What?
On the early Wu-Tang albums, I'm pretty sure they were smoking dust.
Hell yeah, man, probably.
That's why they're so hard.
Yeah.
Talking about all this crazy shit that didn't make any
You
sense.
was rapping off of them blunts,
Man,
man.
shit, man. Stop it. I know some niggas who literally smoke flock though. Like they rather smoke flock than weed.
Right.
I'm from Florida though, so shit, Duval.
You smoke K2 ever?
Nah,
No?
nah.
What's the new shit? Delta 8?
Hell no.
When you go out of state, they have that at the gas station and shit. They have that in Tennessee. They're trying to sell me some Delta 8 at the gas
Hell
station.
nah. Hey, but look, you know Marley has some Delta 8 though. It's
The
like
real
it's,
Zato.
It ain't Zai at all, my boy, but it's just like it's
I thought
gas.
you were talking about name.
They were offering us podcast ads from Delta 8
Nah, I'm telling
brands.
you, he had Delta 8. He got a real Delta 8 brand.
I had to
Gas
ask
station.
around. People
That's
told me not
crazy.
to fuck with it.
Molly got that?
For sure.
That's crazy.
People are telling me not to fuck with it. I'm like, I don't know if I want to fuck with my reputation by promoting some weird ass fake weed.
Nah, hey, look, it's if you can go, if you can be nationwide in every gas station. Hey, matter of fact, let me put it like this, Adam.
Yeah.
The general population don't smoke gas, bro.
Yeah.
The general population don't smoke gas. That's why mid still sells.
But is Delta 8 just
Bubble
trash weed? I thought it was
Yeah,
some weird ass
it's-
shit. I
it's
don't know
trash
enough
to-
about it.
It's trash to us though, but if you ask somebody who don't smoke
Right.
to smoke some Delta 8, they probably gonna get high as fuck.
But if you had a CBD line, I don't know. I would just be
Well,
like looking at your story, just like
Come
Sonny,
on, my
man.
boy. No, look, come on, look. I gotta have a CBD line. I gotta have every line. I gotta have a Delta 8, the CBD. I gotta have a real weed on the west. You know, CBD Delta 8 out on the south. You know what I'm saying? And you know how it go. You gotta get all the money.
But you know what they're planning on doing is whenever you're down south and you see these weed shops, but it's just CBD and Delta 8 or whatever, you know what they're planning is they think it's going to be federally legal one day, and
Yeah.
then boom, they're going to flip the switch and be the already established weed shop. It makes sense, you know. It's a
Nah,
smart business plan.
I think that's probably what's gonna happen though. But like I said though, Adam, like the population of people that you hang around and that we all know is very small, even though it seems very big though. But it's a way larger population of people outside of us that only smoke mid, my boy. Only smoke mid.
A lot of the people watching this.
Only smoke mid. Only because
You better not be smoking no mid. watching
Drop a
this.
comment if you're smoking mid and drinking green.
Let me tell you why. Because everybody ain't
Gonna be
paying.
a lot of comments.
Everybody ain't paying $100 for a 7.
For sure.
And when hey bro, no, everybody ain't selling 3.5s no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Only thing they doing that with though is mid. Yo, if your blunt costs $20 a blunt still, bro, you smoking mid, my boy.
Hey, what you think? Be honest. What you think they doing with weed nowadays? You think weed they fucking the weed up?
Who? The
Talking about-
government?
Yeah.
I don't know. Not that I know of.
What you mean fucking it up? Like
Like you think like
putting like some shit in the weed?
yeah, like you know what I'm talking about?
Nah, hell nah. I hope not. Shit, we saying smoking this shit.
I know people who grow weed and stuff. I don't feel like if the government approached them and was like, "Yo, I need you to start putting these chemicals in your weed," I don't think they would be
Like,
down
hey,
for it.
when I heard them
just
talking
wanna know, I
about,
just wanna know.
when I heard them talking about fentanyl in the weed,
What?
I heard,
Is that cap?
I feel like that's the biggest cap ever. Like,
Niggas would have
come
been
on.
dropping. What think niggas been dead?
What does fentanyl look like? First of all, let me.
It's a powder, right? For the most part, I mean,
Y'all
It's a
want, y'all,
powder.
I don't think we need to be talking about no.
I mean, we ain't talking about. I'm just trying to like.
we're trying to avoid it. I had a
Yeah,
girl
like-
tell me
like-
that she
like, I
got
don't
hit with some
think-
fent weed back in the day too, though.
Back in the G?
Like how?
I don't know. She's like, I smoked a blunt and like it made me have to go to rehab again because it was like because she
Nah.
used to be a heroin addict. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn, this is
like,
a hell of
what
a way
is
to tell me.
something else?
Nah, what did you do for real? That's
You probably smoked the boom.
Cause out of all these millions of blunts I smoked, I never went to the hospital, bro.
Right.
You tell.
I'm sure I took some fentanyl in my life. You know,
Nah,
I mean, Adam, you done some crazy
I was
shit.
dipping and dabbling. I'm sure I took some at some point. It's not gonna kill everybody, you know.
This nigga done it all.
PGF Nook, he was telling me
This
that
ain't gonna kill
him and his
everybody.
boys all took some pills, and that all of them ended up puking and
Don't do
almost
drugs.
dying, and
Y'all
having to
don't
go to
do
the
drugs.
hospital, and he was chilling.
That's why I don't fuck with pills, bro. I don't fuck with them at all.
No, that shit's a gamble.
I ain't
These
gonna lie,
days,
boy. I
it's
used to
too-
get geeked. I used to
it
fuck
is.
them motherfuckers, boy.
Yeah.
I used to get geeked as fuck.
It's too much, man.
Right.
It's just too much. Anybody you can press anything on the motherfucker.
Them
bro.
perks,
You gotta
man,
chill.
them perks, man, them perks. Perks.
You want a perk? You need a perk?
The nigga said, "No, sir, I'm cool."
Let me ask you this: do you feel like this kind of a black cloud over Atlanta past few months? It kind of feels like there's been so much bad news that it's kind of been a little bit of a damper on the vibe, maybe.
RP school.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Lil Keed,
Everybody, man.
the
It's
YSL Rico, the Trouble situation. It's kind of eerie.
Yeah.
Metro's situation.
It's just, I don't know, man. It's just everybody. I don't know, bro. I can't even really explain it, bro. It's just,
Time's gonna get better. Better days coming. Better days coming.
this shit just weird, bro.
Better
Right.
days coming.
Weird. Yeah, everything, you know, if something good, probably it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Something good gonna
Better
happen.
days is coming.
Right.
It's just crazy. Timing just all off. Man.
Do you think the YSL Rico in particular kind of puts a lot of people on notice or are a little bit more concerned all of a sudden of like, damn, if we get popular enough, all this shit that we've been talking about in our songs and everything is going to be used against us?
Nah, I don't think that shit gonna stick.
I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't even really tell you. Like, this the first time we seen something like this, like, kind of ever happen. So, like, we only hoping for the best. Like, we hoping that, like, none of this, like, really stick at all. Like, this only, like, you expressing yourself. So it's like, you know, like, if that's the case, you got a lot of people to go back on and prosecute and stuff. We going off of lyrics and stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that said they did a lot of things in a lot of different songs. So,
Who
you
tell?
know, so, you know, you can't just single somebody out, you know.
Right. Yeah, no, that's the scary part for sure, is that it's like if they can do this to YSL, who else is going to get caught up as a result?
It seemed like, I don't know, like like I said,
Better days
if,
coming.
yeah, exactly. If they're gonna do this to them, they gotta be fair and do
That
it
shit
to,
look
you know.
crazy, man.
Right. The Trouble thing, like, do you feel like enough is being done to keep his memory alive and for people to kind of, it feels like there's so much shitty shit happening at the same time, it's almost like people are having a hard time even focusing on any
Nah,
one
he forever
individual
living.
thing.
School. Niggas represent for school. 8-time legend for sure. I'm from Duval, Jacksonville, Florida. Niggas know they doing it big. They gonna always do it big for school.
Yeah, no lie, my boy. Yeah, he
They
gets
gonna
some.
always do it big for
He
big
gets
school.
some. We just watching right now on your
OG.
phone.
Yeah, well, exactly. I just was playing him and watching him on my phone, like just doing one of his voice memos on the reel. It's gonna forever be school.
Trouble getting a lot of love, bro. He getting a lot of love. He was getting a lot of love in Atlanta already, though. You know what I'm saying? But like, he getting a whole lot of love, bro. Like,
Right.
they
One of the realest, man.
Yeah,
One of the
for real.
realest, man.
100%.
Salute.
How close are you and Metro still these days?
Oh, that's still my brother, bro. I was just with him, bro. I talk to Metro all the time, bro. Like, me and Metro, like, still super close. Like, they ain't never stopped. Like, me and Metro, that's like my little bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my bro. Like,
Yeah. How do you even send your condolences to somebody who goes through the kind of thing that he just had happen to him?
man, just to give anybody advice, like, just, you know, you just be there for them people. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you check up on them. Like, you just, you know, like, it's nothing that I can really do except for just be there for like my bros and shit. You know what I'm saying? And just you know, show them love. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing I can do except for that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, in these type of situations, just be there. Just, you know, let them know whatever you need, and it's just like that. Whatever you need, bro. Like, whatever. Call me. I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. 100%.
It's been like that. Like, it's been like that though. But it's like that. Like, whatever you need, bro. Just hit me, bro. And we gonna figure it out.
No, that's real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Do you still feel like underrated as a producer? Like, when I was going back and listening to that first interview that we did, that was one of the main themes, is that you had some gripes about being left out of the birthday song video, shit like that. Where's your mentality at in that? Do you feel like you're getting the flowers that you deserve?
Now I feel like, yeah, like, on some people they treat me on some OG shit though now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't know if they know how much I done or what all I done though, but I got something that they like. I done something that they like, so it's like they fuck with me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, but honestly, I'm at a point where I don't really give a fuck though, to be for real. You know what I'm saying?
It is weird when you kind of turn that corner and all of a sudden people are calling you OG.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on.
You're a legend.
Yeah,
and you're like, damn. I'm a
Like,
legend all of a sudden? I thought I was the new kid.
Exactly. I'm like, hold on. I just wasn't on the radar 2 days ago, Jack. I became a legend. Like,
Yeah.
but you know, like, now, you know, I appreciate it though. I love it though. Shit, it's cool now though. But like, going through that shit, man, that shit's some bullshit. Especially like when you feel like you just in the studio doing everything you're supposed to be doing and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think you know, we were just laying the blueprint out on what to do to become a great producer and stuff. So it wasn't meant for me to be like a fucking world's known producer or something like that though. I feel like that's how I feel. Like, I had a role to play, and that was like to kind of mentor and kind of show people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that played a bigger part in people's careers than me, like, producing certain things. People seeing me do certain things was like, dang, you could do this as a producer type shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It kind of inspired people to do certain things and stuff, or different things.
Do you consider it part of your responsibility, though, to help usher in the next generation of producers? And do you go out of your way to connect with the people that you see doing shit you're into?
Hell yeah. All the time, bro. Work with new producers. I don't produce most of my stuff. It's mostly new producers, bro. Like,
Really?
hell yeah, bro. I be telling people to send me beats all the time. I want people to look at me like an opportunity to get a placement and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which is it is that though, cause I'm gonna get you paid tonight. And I'm a producer that's been preaching, man, producers should get paid like this or get paid in this timely fashion. So, you know, I practice what I preach. You'll get paid before the record come out type shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, you know, like, shit, I'm still, you know, I'm working with everybody though, you know. I'm trying to get into the artist format of doing things though, to where it's like, I'm not just always just producing all my own shit.
Right.
I can come in and add some shit, you know what I'm saying? I got that talent, but if I don't have to, you know, I'm gonna leave it to you.
How do you feel about seeing a lot of people, whether it's 808 Mafia, or you see like the internet money thing, like these sort of like producers, super collectives coming out?
It's not for me, to be for real. You know what I'm saying? For me to do.
You're not a team player?
Nah, I'm a team player, but it's hard to find team players though, because it be, you know, a lot of people be pocket watching, not understanding that I've been doing this shit for over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga come in and look at the good times and shit though, but you done missed fucking 8-9 years of the fucking hardest times of my life and shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, people just don't respect where they at, and they just kind of look at my pockets and stuff. So, and then that's really just the one thing a lot of people just don't understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, They don't be understanding, like, bro, like, I got my own shit going on that I work for. You got to kind of work for your shit still, though. I'm just here to kind of, like, push it along and shit, though, you know? But, you know, a lot of people ain't team players and stuff. You got to, like, kind of build team players around you and stuff. Like, a lot of my buddies, if we kind of close to doing any kind of work, it's kind of like we kind of learn how to produce together, or I taught you how to do something, you know what I'm saying? But, I still be bringing in producers, like I said. Like, I be having ATL, Jacob and them around me, Pyrex. Like, I'm still the homies and stuff. I'm still tapped in with all the producers for sure. Like, I fuck with them heavy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What's it been like seeing 21 get to the point he's at now, where it's like, I don't know, there's something crazy about the fact that Drake's last 2 projects, like the biggest song off either, or like the hardest song from a certain perspective, has been him calling in 21 to just sort of add that energy to it. That must be kind of surreal to see.
Yeah, I was literally thinking about that, like, when I was listening to the song. I'm like, dang, this nigga came a long way. Like, he came a long, long way, bro. Like, for real, like, he doing his thing. Like, that shit crazy, man. I think you got a Grammy too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, that's fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
he's kind of shown how to build a career in a lot of ways, because he's always just been very rare with his appearances. And then when he pops up, it's just like everybody's got to hear it. But he's also managed to like really grow as an artist in a natural way.
I like how he got all his niggas like looking good too. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody looking like out of place and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything looking like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it's supposed to be. And all the artists and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got artists that's coming. He got like a whole another wave that's coming like behind him and stuff. And you know, he's still young too, so he still got a lot to do too. You know what I'm saying? Like, he still got a lot of time to put work in too. You know what I'm saying? So this shit gonna go crazy for him. Like, in about like the next like 3 years, bro. Like, the next wave of everybody that's under him gonna be going crazy. Like, he gonna be like really, really like going crazy. Like, I can see it. Like, he gonna do very well.
It's kind of surreal when you think about the type of music he was making when he first came out. Like, the most gangster ass shit you ever heard anybody make. And then, I don't know, it's like he's just managed to like gradually evolve in a way that has kept the fans on the hook and interested, you know?
But that's what you're supposed to do as an artist, though. You gotta grow. You know what I'm saying? If you don't grow, your audience ain't gonna grow.
Stay out the way.
You know what I'm saying? He got like he locked in like all the hood people, then really locked in all of the other races and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like he good. Like, but like I said, and like how you said, like, just people who seen it from the beginning, like, it's like really crazy, like where it started and where it go to. That's why I could look at like Seddy's situation and be like, okay, I done seen this before. Like, I can see where it can go. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at where another project is still going to like this day. You know what I'm saying?
100%. It was crazy listening back to that old interview, because you were talking about working with Travis, but it wasn't like Travis yet, because like we just, like, you mentioned working with him, and I didn't like feel the need to like dig in deeper. But that must be a crazy ass one to have witnessed too, just to see him get to this insane level, and you saw it from the beginning.
Yeah, that was with Travis. It was fun because I was literally there, like whenever every single project, like, he called in all of the same producers and probably like a couple of new ones though. But it was like, bro, we sat there and watched everything kind of like grow from the beginning all the way to like where it's at right now. You know what I'm saying? So that one felt like we was just there for the whole entire like growing part of it and stuff. Like, even like up until now, like, it's like everything that's going on feel like it's very well deserved and stuff. You know what I'm saying? For the amount of effort that was put into making it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know when he's dropping?
Nah, I'm not 100% sure when he's dropping. But
are you on the project?
I'm not 100% sure about that either though. Like, the last time we had really like no, actually I might be on there. I'm not sure, but we worked in New York probably a couple of months ago. But before that, it was like before the pandemic had started, and we was in like Texas and stuff. But that camp, he be having crazy writer, not writer camps, but just crazy camps. Like, when we work on the albums and stuff, like it just be crazy. Like it be about them experiences and stuff. He know how to set the tone and stuff. Like, man, it should be crazy. But yeah, we after the pandemic, you know, we ain't really like work because everything was kind of shut down and stuff. But then, you know, we did the stuff in New York. We was working up there for a couple of days and stuff. And you know, I don't know. He just working. I don't ask too much though. One thing I don't want to know too much information because I don't want to be the one to leak it and stuff. So I just go do my job, go work. Man, this shit make it. If it don't, it don't. I know you're gonna call me for the next one, bro. You know
do you think the people are gonna be able to look past the Astro World shit, or do you think that that's gonna be a big challenge for him to overcome?
Man, they ain't worried about that.
Yeah, I think people gonna look past that, bro. I think people kind of already a little past it now. You know what I'm saying? But rest in peace to everybody, though. You know, it's like, you know, like you know, it's. I mean, life is gonna keep on going. You know what I'm saying?
Just say life goes on.
You know, like he still got a job to fulfill and people to take care of. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm pretty sure nobody meant for nothing to happen like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, you know, you gotta keep it pushing. You know, keep it positive.
It's definitely going to be the biggest test of his career, I think, to just see how much he's able to bounce back from that shit. Because he's somebody who was at the height of their career when this happened, you know?
I think it's gonna be good, bro. I'm not really I don't think nothing gonna really ain't
nothing gonna happen.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go bigger, like, you know what I'm saying, like, cause more people looking at it now, you know what I'm saying, and make fire music, bro. Y'all can't. That's one thing, like, you can't deny, like,
it's
you
been
can't.
worse. It's been worse things that have happened. He done did his due diligence. He said his present. He's back. It's dropping.
The music gonna be fire, bro. You know, the music supersede everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? We were just at a festival. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, this look like, you know what I'm saying? Like
it definitely makes everybody look at every festival differently in terms of what they should be doing to keep everybody safe.
That's the only thing I hate. They be doing the most at these motherfucking festivals now. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah.
They be on some nut ass shit, Jit. For sure.
For me, as somebody who likes to do content backstage at festivals, it's like just not really worth it at this point because they're not even trying to have the artists mingling backstage. And that's when you actually get the fire fucking content. Is when you have somebody's bus right here and somebody's bus right here and everybody's just kicking it, chilling. The best content we've ever got is going to festivals and just having everybody around each other with good vibes.
They bone rushing y'all ass out that bitch.
But now all the venues and shit are looking at that like a liability.
Yeah, like, oh, something might happen.
You know?
Get him out of here. As soon as you get off stage, man, you get your name off the trailer now.
Yeah.
You should go like some shit around the corner or some shit or some little meet and greet up where everybody can meet up at after. You know, niggas be wanting to pull up and shit after and all that type of shit.
Yeah. That's
some
for
little
sure.
no jumper shit.
What yeah, it would be nice.
My percentage.
Yeah, all right. We're in business. What other businesses do you have going outside of just the music and everything? Because I seen you were doing something with Clubhouse, or what other kind of ways are you making money right now?
Man, really, I got my studio. You know what I'm saying? Really, I got a club in the back of my studio.
Really?
Yeah, Club Digital.
Oh, okay.
That whole idea came from Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? But I got a studio too. I got a studio in front. It's got 3 rooms. You know what I'm saying? But really, I'm not gonna lie. I just started booking out my club and stuff for people to do. You know what I'm saying? And do their own parties and stuff. And so like that's been like some crazy like side revenue, especially getting like revolving door clientele and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then another business I was thinking about getting into was I wanted to do these car rentals and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But exotic though. You know, just luxury because I got a couple of luxury cars.
How many cars you got?
I got a Bentley. I got a Bentley Musain.
Okay.
The big one. Got the autobiography on Range Rover.
Right.
I got a Porsche too.
Right.
Challenger. And dang, what else is it? It's something else that I got. I got a Tahoe, but I wrecked that motherfucker though.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta get it fixed, or either I'm gonna get a new truck though. I think I want like an Escalade or something. No.
So you're paying insurance on all these, so you can just whip them out whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, this shit is pretty expensive.
It's an expensive habit, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy. I hate thinking about how much insurance is on them. It's like a car note still. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, that's why I want to rent them out. I'm only driving one car at a time if I'm driving anything though. Or shit, I really rather Uber though. I'd rather sit in the back of a car and just get driven around. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking about that. Why don't I just buy an SUV and just get a driver?
I would do that, but I would also just rent out the cars I got too. You know what I'm saying? Because
the road,
I went to Houston. I spent like $1,000 on a day on a Bentley truck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I stayed there for 3 days. That's $3,000 he just got. You know what I'm saying?
But who's renting the car out for you? Because Sonny Digital can't be meeting up with people. Right? It's too awkward.
It ain't me driving it out. It wouldn't be me. I probably start an actual like legitimate company. To actually run it and stuff, but not me renting them out. You know.
Right.
And hopefully, I would rather prefer to get bigger clientele like like movies and stuff, you know what I'm saying, to come in and rent out cars and stuff, and like, they can rap it or do whatever they need to do to it.
Would you be pissed off if you saw your car in a rap video?
No, if they pay me.
What if it was an op?
I ain't got no ops, man. I ain't got no ops, man. Hey, listen, man. We making money, man. We friends, my guy. Here, let's get it, man. Like, shit, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no ops, man.
For sure. What are the rules in your club?
Dang, what is? Hey, man. Man, listen, the girls, bro, they be wilding out in the bathrooms,
really?
Bro. They be wilding out in the bathroom.
Some gross situations,
bro.
You gonna say this on
hey,
no
bro.
jumper?
Hey, yo, look, the girls in the bathroom. Hey, let me know if I'm missing something though. But the girls in the bathrooms, bro, yo, they put anything down the toilet, bro.
That's what I hear, is that the girls' bathrooms get more disgusting than the guys' bathrooms.
Bro, like after every single party. You know, dudes ain't doing nothing but going to piss really in there and shit, man.
Do some coke.
And girls too. You know, they not doing nothing major in the bathroom that's gonna stuff the toilet up and shit though, right?
Somebody take a shit here and there. All right.
Somebody, you know, but I don't think so, but I don't
9
think
times out of 10, it's going down.
It's going down.
Yeah.
A girl, oh my God, she throwing 100 pieces of tissue down there, tampon on top, and the one with the string and the pad, throwing lashes, and might throw her panties down that bitch and try to flush it and walk out that hoe.
What if you found out that somebody was renting your club out and having sex parties in there?
I approve of sex parties, man. Just you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I would approve of sex parties. Y'all can do what you want, man. I mean,
as long as it didn't get too weird.
I feel like it's been enough fucking going on in there already.
What if there's a bunch of dudes in leather masks and shit and chains?
All right, hold on.
The hell?
Look, listen. I don't.
The hell, Ray?
Look, nah, man, we can't do that, man. Nah. I don't know, man. I'm gonna leave it to the club manager. Maya and Raven make them decisions, man.
It goes down in Atlanta.
Maya and Raven not all right.
Hey, man, when they say the club is closed, y'all better listen to it.
Hey, man, it's Pride Month.
Hey, man, hey, man.
I think it's over now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It's about to be. It's got to be.
It's still close. For sure. All right, so what should the people be looking out for in terms of both of you guys' careers? What's dropping?
Go ahead, Sid.
Well, motherfucking Sid finna drop, man. And I made my shit a Gangsta Grill. Because he just won a Grammy. And I've been wanting a Gangsta Grill. And
Shout out Jack Harlow.
Yeah. Shout out Jack Harlow, too. Shout out the whole GN. Shout out Levert. Cannon, Lake. Florida boy, Sonny. The whole gang.
Jack Harlow KFC meal. I drove by the KFC the other day.
You ate that bit?
Jack Harlow specialty meal up on the sign outside the KFC. I'm like, my boy's lit.
Turn.
KFC meal.
Man,
crazy.
Nah, I'm just goddamn me. I'm working. I'm a working individual. I'm working on a project, but I'm not done until I'm finished though. You know what I'm saying? Once I finish it, that's when I'm gonna put it out. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no telling when I'm gonna finish it. I got things ready, but you know, I'm just, you know, I'm trying to make sure I come right. You know, I want to make sure I come correct though, because I feel like people got me at a different pedestal now that they think I'm signed as an artist. So it's like I want to make sure I come all the way right. You know?
Right.
I just dropped a video too today actually.
Yeah, I seen that.
So yeah.
Doing your thing.
I'm just working, bro. Trying to stay consistent. You know, I got something dropping next month too. So
right,
we on top of everything.
For sure.
Yeah, nigga, Big GN.
Yes,
Fuck
sir.
you talking about?
Shout out to Don Cannon, Drama and Lake. Man.
Let's go. I appreciate you guys coming through.
Nah, for sure. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you
Hey,
for
congrats on everything, Adam.
Oh, thank you, man. It means a lot.
You came a long way.
Thank
Very
you,
long
man.
way, bro.
Appreciate it. Yeah,
Nah,
you
for
were
sure.
in the store downtown, so you
Yeah.
saw the grimiest
Nah,
shit
for
ever.
sure.
Jeez. All right, appreciate you guys.
Nah, thank you, bro.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, TikTok, Patreon, Instagram, all that shit. Like, comment, subscribe, nojumper.com if you want to support. Appreciate y'all.
Dig it.